Well, we finally made it to Memphis and the Bass Pro Shops in the Pyramid. So come along, let's go see what we can find in there. This might be interesting. What do an ancient Egyptian wonder, a legendary fisherman, and a sporting goods empire all have in common? A pyramid, of course. For years, we've driven past the pyramid while driving through Memphis, but we never had time to stop until tonight. Now, even though we didn't have a lot of time tonight, we had to stop, take a break from the road, and do a quick walkthrough to see what all the hype was about, and see if I could walk out on the glass floor observation deck that's 28 stories high. My first impression was, this looks like somebody has dropped a store, some restaurants, and a carnival right into the middle of a South Louisiana swamp. Cypress trees and Spanish moss were everywhere, and every little body of water was filled with all different kinds of fish, sharks, ducks, and even a few little baby alligators. Now, this massive 32-story structure is taller than the Statue of Liberty, and it was built to rival the great landmarks of the world. It opened in 1991 as a 20,000-seat sports and concert arena, but things didn't go quite as planned. Due to bad acoustics and poor management, business started to decline, and by the early 2000s, it sat vacant. It was a giant ghost of Memphis that towered over the Mississippi River for many years, and locals called it the Big Empty. Well, that was until Bass Pro Shops came in to make it one of the nation's most unique and talked about stores, as you can see. These old cypress trees in here remind me of growing up in Louisiana. This 535,000 square foot pyramid has something for everyone. Not only will you find the Bass Pro Shop store, you'll also find a giant indoor swamp, the Big Cypress Lodge, a 103-room wilderness-themed hotel, the Mississippi Terrace, an entertainment patio that features fire pits, live music, and a full bar, Ducks Unlimited Waterfowling Heritage Center, Wahlberg's Wild Restaurant, the Fishbowl Bowling Alley that features underwater-themed bowling, an archery and pistol shooting range, an aquarium, and located in the center of the pyramid, the world's tallest freestanding elevator that will take you 28 stories to the top of the pyramid. Check out all the waterfalls and the taxidermy. This scene looks so real, it makes me feel like I'm right in the middle of the forest. I always love huge aquariums like this. I could sit here for a long time watching the bass and the alligator gar swimming around. I completely forgot to go to the second floor to see what was up there. Just look at all these fish swimming around. This place is really hard to put into words. It's unlike any place I've ever seen before. Now our eyes kept drawing us to the center of the pyramid, to this exposed elevator shaft, so we had to take it to the top. After all, how many times do you get a chance to go to the top of a pyramid? Well, any of y'all who know me know that I don't like heights, but I can't come to the pyramid in Memphis without going to the top and checking it out, and checking out the view of the bridge, the river, and the cityscapes at night. So let's go give this a shot. I may or may not make it, but we'll see. While we were waiting on the elevator, I joked around with some of the associates about me being scared of heights and that I may not make it to the top and then back down. I told them to be on standby because they may have to call 911 to get me down. Now as we rode to the top to get to the restaurant and the observation deck, we heard Bill Dance telling the story about he and Johnny Morris, the owner of Bass Pro Shops, were fishing nearby one day. Jokingly, it was mentioned that Johnny should buy the pyramid and turn it into a Bass Pro Shop. Well, even though it started out as a joke, we all know how this turned out. Now I'm glad they were playing this story for me to concentrate on as we were headed to the top, because I had my eyes closed for most of the trip up. Now watch and listen to my reactions to being so high up, and knowing that there is nearly 300 feet of open space just a few inches below my feet. Well, we made it to the top. Whew, I don't know if you can see it on this camera or not, but I'm just wringing wet with sweat after that ride up. I don't like heights, but I gotta do this to show y'all.
Come on, let's go see what there is to see out there.
Whew. Out to the glass floor. Check out the steampunk fish and the huge aquarium. Even though I was too nervous to eat here, I have to say, this restaurant is something I'll never forget. Everyone was so nice, they could tell I was having a hard time. Okay, I'm facing my fears. Now let's see if I can make it out onto the glass observation deck. Even though it's nighttime and the views are beautiful, I'm close enough to the edge, standing right here in the doorway. Okay, y'all. Brenda's brave enough to get out there. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. My feet feel like steel weights. Nope. Okay, I had all I could take. It was time to go. Have you ever been to the pyramid before? Tell us about it in the comments. We'd love hearing from you. Okay, y'all, I gotta admit something. I've been outdone by a woman. I gave it my best shot. Brenda went out there. I couldn't do it. I tried, but I couldn't do it. I am wringing wet with sweat, like I look like I jumped in one of the lakes down there.
It's pretty out there.
I hope you got some good video. You did? Good. You ready to get down from this daggum thing? Let's get the hell off of here. I can't do this.
Again. How about catching one for me?
I won't be back up this thing again. I've wanted to go to the top of this thing since the 80s.
With you, huh?
Yeah. We're back. I couldn't do it. Oh, my legs are shaking. Lord, Lord, Lord. I look like I jumped in one of those ponds. My legs are like spaghetti, y'all. We made it back down. That was 20 stories up.
Come on.
That you gotta take, I can't talk now. Nerves of steel.
This one.
Hey, hey, thanks for getting some video footage. I can't even stand up now. Oh, let's get out of here.
Beautiful.
This place isn't just a store or a tourist attraction, it's a story of vision, reinvention, and turning a joke into a multi-million-dollar landmark. I wish we'd have had more time to spend in here, but it was getting late and we had to get back on the road. So, the next time you're in Memphis, be sure to stop by and experience this pyramid for yourself. You won't believe your eyes. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and then share it with someone who loves hidden gems and wild history as much as we do. Until next time, keep smiling and remember, have fun, let's travel.